Long time no talk, and today we're gonna talk about propaganda I am not falling for, fitness edition. Yeah, hi, my name is Wausi. Welcome back to my channel. So glad to have you here, and if you're not subscribed, I have nothing to say. Get right into today's video where we're gonna talk about propaganda I am not falling for, and this is my opinion. So if you have a different opinion from mine, it's okay, we're all entitled to our own opinions. The first propaganda I am not falling for is that there is only one specific body type that is healthy. What makes humanity beautiful is how different we appear. We can't all have the same body type, and it's easy for people to judge others for how they appear. And let me tell you, you'd think that you're the most healthy and the most fit person in the room, but trust me, there's someone who has a different body type, but they can run faster than you, they can lift heavier than you, and they're even fitter than you. I think anyone can have a different body type and still be healthy and strong and fit. The other propaganda I am not falling for is that you have to lift in order to see results. I do not believe this at all. As someone who started working out from home and I still saw results and I still felt great in my body at that time, you don't need the weights, because I feel like nowadays you see people going to the gym, you see people lifting weights, and you think that is the only way that you're gonna see results. No, you don't need a gym, you don't need weights. All you need is your body, and the heaviest weight to lift is your own body. Not many people can do pull-ups, and it's because they cannot lift their own body. That should tell you that that is enough weight for you to lift before you even start thinking about picking a weight and lifting it. And weights are good because they help build muscle, and it's good for the bulk. But let me tell you, you do not need weights. If you're seated there telling yourself that
I'm gonna start working out when I can afford a gym membership or when I can buy weights to lift,
you're lying to yourself. Start with your own body, because that is the heaviest weight that you have right now. As much as people on the internet now are not a big fan of Chloe Ting, I was a Chloe Ting girly and I worked out. I used her programs and they helped a lot. I think at the end of the day, the most important thing you should ask yourself is, did I move my body today? Another propaganda I am not falling for is that you have to be productive all the time. So one thing you guys should know is that fitness is a lifetime commitment, and you know how life can get so hard, and we have so many things going on in our heads, so many things that we have to do. For you to sit and say that you're gonna be productive all through is most probably a lie. I mean, it's good to have those goals, that the goals to be productive all the time, but what if you do not have that opportunity to always be productive? So I don't believe that you have to be productive all the time when it comes to fitness. Even when you wake up and do a 10-minute stretch and go on about your day, that is enough. We don't wake up every day feeling strong, we don't wake up every day feeling like we are gonna do this. We don't have the same energy every day. So what I believe is doing something small. Even you can even take a week to rest. It's never that serious and it's never that deep. You just need to learn how to read your body and also give yourself a lot of grace. If you feel like you need to take a break, take a break. It doesn't have to be productivity from January to December every year. This one, I don't know if many people are gonna agree with me on this one, but you cannot hate yourself into discipline when it comes to fitness. I am a strong believer that you getting into your fitness journey starts with loving yourself. If you hate your body and if you hate so many things about yourself, it's not the hatred that pushes you to go into fitness. It's because you want to change something about yourself, and it comes out of a place of love for yourself. You are putting yourself first. You think about yourself and you tell yourself that I deserve to be in a better body than I am right now. And I don't think that is hatred that is pushing that. I think it's more of love. And if you came from a point of hatred for your body and you started working out, I hope your perspective and your vision for your future and your body is changing, because this body, you're stuck with it for the rest of your life. And one thing you should always remember is things can change anytime. You can wake up and not in the same body that you thought you were in, or God forbid, let's say for example, you've been working, you hated yourself so much and you started working out, and then you fell sick and you couldn't work out, and maybe you gained a lot of weight, because sometimes you don't have control over things. You gain a lot of weight, and now because you really hated yourself, how are you gonna get back on your feet? The first step to getting into your dream body or getting into your fittest self is out of self-love. What if you wake up one day and you don't have legs? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna still hate yourself for that? No. So always come from a point of self-love. That's my point. Another propaganda I am not falling for: I don't believe that having a gym partner is better in the long run. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Everyone loves having a gym partner, everyone loves community and all these things, but things like fitness, they are so personal to you. And let me tell you, if you have a partner, that's okay. I'd love to have one, I don't mind, but it's not usually better in the long run, because if you started with a partner and they fall off, if you're not strong enough in your discipline and in what you do, you might end up falling off as well, because you lack the motivation and you lack, you feel like, now I'm alone, I don't have my partner. So partners are good, but they're not always better. So even if you have a partner, always think solo. Always have your mind state that this is my own journey. It's not about my friend that I go to the gym every day with, or my friend that I see at the gym every day, or my friend that I work out with. You have to take this as a personal journey, and always remember that you are on your own. Even if your partner gives up, still remember that you have to keep your journey going. If you depend on people for you to move forward, it's gonna be really hard for you to stick to the journey. Yeah, this is a point or something that has been discussed over and over again, and I know you guys have heard it on the internet, that as women we should stop thinking that when we lift heavy we're gonna look bulky. And it all comes from science, where men have a different hormone from us, and it makes them gain muscle. They have it naturally, so they're naturally gonna look bulky when they lift heavy. But for us, unless you lift for, I don't know, decades and decades, that's the only way you're gonna be bulky as a woman. Or you're going to use some supplements that are gonna make you look bulky. But if you're lifting heavy, you're not gonna be bulky, you're just gonna be toned, and you're gonna gain muscle, but not like make you look crazy bulky. No, you're just gonna be normal. So do not be scared of the weight. Do not be scared of upping that weight, because I am an advocate of strong women, fit women, and women that love their body. So do not be scared of the weights. Nothing is gonna happen. You're just gonna look. Yeah. The last propaganda I am not falling for is that you need a trainer. Listen, I started having an interest in fitness back when I was in high school many years ago. I feel old, but yeah, back when I was in high school a few years ago. And I never had anyone to train me, and I never had any support or someone to guide me. But I always did my research, and I always learned a thing or two every day. You might not be able to afford a trainer, and for that reason you might think that, okay, now what am I gonna do? But the internet, people, and you can read articles, you can do your own research and learn that you can start working out on your own. Start small. And I always think that we are the best teachers when it comes to our own bodies, unless you have a medical issue. That's different. But if you're okay and you want to start working out, don't stress yourself about getting a trainer. All you need is an instructor. And there's a difference between a trainer and an instructor. An instructor are the ones that are usually around the gym or that are usually in the gym. They usually help you learn how to use a machine, or you can ask questions. If I'm not able to afford to pay a trainer to train me, I will be out here asking questions, doing my research, doing everything I can in order to do things the correct way. So do not stress yourself so much about getting a trainer to train you, because you can still learn on your own. And if you can get a trainer, well and good, that's good. But if you can't, you can still learn on your own and start small. Feel your body, follow your body, follow your heart, and eventually you're gonna be good at it. So you don't always need a trainer. All you need is maybe an instructor if you're at the gym, and an instructor is only there to help you learn how to use the weights, learn how to use the machines. Yeah, we've come to the end of the video. That is propaganda I am not falling for, and there's so much more. I do not want to make this video longer and boring, but what you can do is share propaganda that you are not falling for down in the comments. Anything is okay. Just tell me what you think is unrealistic, especially in the world that we live in today. And yeah, I'm grateful that you've been able to watch this video, and I hope it's been helpful, and I hope that you've learned a thing or two. And please don't forget to leave a comment, say anything, ask any questions, tell me something, or give me a different perspective of my thoughts, because we're here to learn and unlearn. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Yeah, so see you in the next one. Bye.